Hello everyone, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your continued likes, your shares, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, for the Meta Collective in general, it's already been a big week here. We hit 10K plus subscribers. We celebrated our 3-year anniversary together. Feeling very, very blessed to be a part of this collective. And if you are a brand new subscriber, welcome, welcome, welcome to the family. That being said, it's a little bit cooler today, but not much. So hopefully the sound of the fan won't be too overpowering with today's reading. But let's look into the current energies for Thursday to see if there is any important information or advice that Spirit would like to share with us at this time for our highest good. Holy Spirit, what advice, do you have for the collective at this time? We opened right out with the 5 of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There is someone in deep, deep, deep regret today. So I'm going to be honest. Yesterday's energy was incredibly heavy. I did not come to the camera. I wanted to let it ride out for a little bit, just to see if there would be any change with the vibration today. The answer is no. This person is still horribly disappointed and upset in how things turned out with you. However, I will say this time, I am drawn, I don't know if you can see it here, to the 2 golden cups that's just behind the individual that is lying prostrate on the ground, trying to shield herself from the memory, from the loss of you, male or female. This person being drawn to those 2 golden cups tells me that this person, in the midst of all of this remorse and regret, is still, I just heard, definitely hoping to somehow try to reconnect with you. Yeah, the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This individual, again, male or female, they're desperate to talk to you. They are still trying to argue, defend their behavior surrounding you. There's a lot of would have, could have, should haves. Yesterday it was particularly intense. This person was arguing about you, was talking about you, was discussing you with anyone and everyone who would listen. But again, looking at this Page of Wands energy, if that tells you how this person was received, it was this individual, again, male or female, was not received well at all. In terms of, I'm hearing how they portrayed you, looking at the first spilled cup, what they said about you, looking at the second spilled cup, and looking at that third spilled cup, all the people that they misrepresented and cheated on you with, okay? This is why they cannot see the 2 cups that are behind them, okay? And it's also out of sight. So that is also telling me that you are at a distance from this individual at this time, which is another reason why your person of interest, male or female, they're in that Prince of Wands energy. Again, arguing to defend themselves against the truth. Make that make sense, collective. What else should the collective be aware of? Surrounding today's energy, we have the 8 of Discs asking to be shown. This is about the 2nd, 3rd time that card is asked to be pulled. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's about what you do. It's about what you do, collective. And if you've been vibing with these readings, you know that this individual has been watching you at work, has been watching how you've built yourself, how you've built your life. It is definitely to do with what you are skilled at. Notice how this individual, as he's working on one pentacle, he has all the other pentacles hanging on the wall behind him. You are an individual that are proud of the work that you do. And not only are you proud of what you do, collective, you are also well known for it. This is what I'm getting from that card. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords, more air energy. This is the truth that has been revealed about you. And again, I can't make it up. This is again the truth that everyone is talking about. 8 of Wands energy, more fire energy. And everyone is still talking about that distorted Emperor. Aries energy. Male or female, this is the energy that fumbled the ball. You being the ball and multiple others looking at the 5 of Cups. Because this energy right now is still in judgment. This distorted Emperor is also coming in as this Page of Wands. Because not only are they trying to defend themselves within this 8 of Wands energy about the truth that's been revealed with the Ace of Swords surrounding you, and I'm looking back at that 5 of Cups and the multiple other energies that they involved in their shenanigans, it is because of what you do for a living. It is because of who you are that keeps outing this individual. You are coming in underneath an Ace of Wands, okay? And look at this. To the 9 of Discs, to the 6 of Cups, and the Duality card has asked to be shown alongside the Judgment card. Wow. To the Hierophant. This is very similar to the last reading. Your brand new beginning as a 9 of Discs, a 9 of Pentacles, someone who is now single, self-sufficient, and doing well for themselves, has got this distorted Emperor energy who's coming in as a Page of Wands, male or female, stuck in the past, in a 6 of Cups that they are unable to let go of, even though they have been exposed for having a dual nature, right? Duality. They are currently under judgment, Scorpionic energy, for everything that they did and said about you and multiple other people. And I've just heard dealing with judgment from the Most High, the Hierophant energy. So this could be through a court ruling, a legal decision of some kind, a police officer, a judge, a lawyer, maybe even a priest or rabbi, however it might resonate for you. This person, this distorted Emperor, is moving through judgment of the highest kind. And the biggest, again, as I said, with this balancing of karma, is watching you in that brand new beginning with that Ace of Wands coming in as a 9 of Discs and being stuck in the past with that 6 of Cups, surrounding everything that they did towards you. And again, the kicker is, what has outed this individual is who you are and what you do for a living. 9 of Discs to the 8 of Discs. This is what everyone is talking about with this 8 of Wands energy. And this is, again, what this distorted Emperor to the Page of Wands energy is trying to defend against at this time. Because whomever it is that you are, whatever it is that you're doing, you keep outing this karmic energy. It feels as if they just can't keep up with your progress. They cannot keep up with the mountain of lies or half-truths that have built up and built up and built up over time, that have now been exposed, that has landed them again in a 5 of Cups to the duality, being completely exposed about them, right? Duality to the Ace of Swords, because everybody absolutely understands, wow, the duplicitous nature of your past person of interest. Or maybe this energy is still in your energy, like still trying to siphon off whatever it is that you do for a living, however it is that you are managing yourself, because again, they're under some high judgment right now. Judgment card to the Hierophant. What they are moving through today is no joke, because what they are moving through, they are unable to defend themselves against. Someone actually in a private reading, and if they're watching this, hello, they know who they are, said to me, actually inadvertently explained to me how they saw this 9 of Discs. And it makes absolute sense here when I look at this 6 of Cups. Because even though this person maybe walked away from you, maybe you walked away from them, maybe they cheated on you, whatever your situationship or story is, when they walked away from you, they never had any intention of fully leaving you. They might have presented that on the surface, right? But it was their aim to leave you as this Nine of Discs so that they believed that they had created some type of revolving door that would allow them to still go out and have all of these multiple options. Maybe even be looking at this distorted Emperor energy in another committed relationship with someone else. It was just being able to have access to you as a Nine of Discs so they could stop by whenever they wanted to, pluck a pentacle, a piece of your life, and keep moving on. This is the way that they hope to keep you in their cycle. And I'm going to be honest with you, looking at the Eight of Wands, I believe that they also sent other people in your direction to do exactly the same thing that they did to you. This again, you know, and it's come through in the other readings. This feels very much like destiny swapping, trying to live in someone else's energy, creating stories and fabrications about members of the collective, not because they necessarily wanted you back per se, just so they could maintain control over you, control over your new beginning, and have some type of hand in your relationship, in your life. So some of you might be in this Nine of Discs energy for a reason. Maybe you are single, possibly even if you're not focused on being with someone, because this distorted Emperor to the Page of Wands, male or female, has made it their business to make it that way for you. Please only take what resonates, okay? If they are still attached to your family, if they are still attached to your friends, as I had said earlier to someone, the space can't be shared by the both of you. One of you has to go. And if you are that collective energy where you were the one that was doing good, where you were the one that had the supportive friends and the supported family, you had all of the things that this karmic individual wanted, even after you broke up, in their minds, there was only space for one. And they decided to create a space only for them. And they used any means necessary to push you out, but to still control the narrative and to still control the overall situation. Yeah. They were still hoping, they are still hoping, I'm being told, for some type of new beginning with you, with this Fool energy. So even though this is happening right now, even though everyone is aware of the truth, right, with this Ace of Swords energy, about this distorted Emperor, right, Aries energy, and their behavior as a Page of Wands, someone who is arguing immaturely, and with the Page of Wands energy, this is also someone that is the opposite of love bombing, right? This is someone who was using their wand, male or female, to sleep around. And if it's not, again, to do with a sexual relationship, looking at the Eight of Wands to the Page of Wands, this is just this person behaving immaturely as a distorted Emperor who is completely unable to defend or argue his or her position against the truth. What else should the collective be aware of surrounding today's energy? What else should the collective know about today's energy? I'm using a different deck. Look at this. Can't make it up. We got the Two of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Are to be placed between the Five of Cups and the Eight of Discs. Yes. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, I can't make it up. We've got the Four of Pentacles. This person is still trying to hold on to money, control, and power where they are right now, and I can't make this up. We have that distorted Emperor energy coming in. We've got two Emperor energies both coming in as distorted today. One is coming in the reverse. Again, under the sign of Aries, you do not have to be dealing with an Aries. And for me, again, this points out the multiple energies that are potentially involved in this. Because as I look over at the bottom of the deck, for the other deck that I started out this read with, we have a distorted King of Cups. They're being very clear. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, which asks to be placed underneath that reversed Emperor. So this reversed Emperor is also coming in as a distorted King of Cups, someone who is overly emotional, someone who is trying to balance their emotions within a situation that they absolutely feel, looking at this reversed Emperor, male or female, they have lost control, they have lost power in and over. And as I look at the distorted Emperor energy right beside him or her, I'm drawn immediately to the Page of Wands, someone who is trying to argue passionately, recklessly, and immaturely about their actions. And then I was asked to show the Knight of Wands. And what did I say about their actions? The Knight of Wands is my card of one night stands. The Knight of Wands is my card where someone lights multiple fires and then hides the matches and pretends that they didn't know what happened. This is the situation, male or female, for at least 2 distorted Emperor energies today. And I'm saying 2 because, and I'm going to go as far looking at this King of Cups to even say 3, potentially, because I also feel that this King of Cups is not just coming in as this distorted, reversed Emperor. This King of Cups is also coming in as a 3rd energy as I look over to the Hierophant. So this individual definitely could have been, or is potentially, the head of a household, maybe runs a business of some kind, maybe does both. But either way, whether you're resonating with this energy as one person, or can resonate with the fact that in this reading we are dealing with multiple energies that are coming in predominantly as male, even though, as I said, gender is fluid. These individuals have completely lost their power. They've lost control over where they are. They've lost control of the personal relationship that they were involved in with the 2 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. They've lost control over their finances, looking at both the distorted Emperor, the distorted reverse Emperor, to that 4 of Pentacles, and they're having me go again to the 2 of Cups to the 5 of Cups, because all of those reckless decisions between the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, where they were running around, sleeping with everyone, creating, again, these multiple 3-party situationships, while they were supposed to be operating with a position of authority, I'm hearing of respect, of just simply knowing better, they've been fully exposed. Fully exposed. The duality of those distorted Emperor energies, the duality of that distorted King of Cups, and I'm looking at the Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands, I'm hearing those, they could be children, but I'm also feeling in the aspects of this reading, not only are they the energetic characteristics connected to each of these distorted emperors, these could be 2 younger energies that are involved in this too. And maybe looking at this distorted Emperor to the distorted reverse Emperor to the Knight of Wands, the first one to the Page of Wands, these could have been younger and more immature energies that they were sleeping with. That came right out. Again, you only take what resonates. I'm also looking over at that Ace of Wands to the distorted Emperor, to the distorted reverse Emperor, to the Page of Wands, to the Knight of Wands. Male or female, these are distorted Emperor energies that were absolutely abusing their power, that were absolutely abusing their control. It almost, forgive me for saying this, it almost feels very Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein-ish, okay? The type of energy that are coming from these 2 distorted emperors, the type of energy that is coming from this Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands, but particularly the energy that's coming from this duality card. Whomever these energies are, they were absolutely operating above who they were meant to be, what they were supposed to do, and they were creating fraudulent personas of themselves to others based on other people's energy. Make that make sense. Let it sink in if that resonates with you. Because there is that strong energy of destiny swapping, again, that is coming up from this reading. So I feel also what has really outed these two Emperor energies, or maybe again for you collective, it's just one. You only take what resonates. What has outed them again is, wow. I was told to, look at this. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. What has outed them today is their duality to the Wheel of Fortune. That's why I paused. Because I wanted to make sure that I got the message right. And I'm holding up these two cards like this because on a karmic scale, on a spiritual scale, wow, can't make it up. This is huge. We've got the Tower energy, Scorponic energy. This isn't just about mental towers coming down. This is about spiritual, energetic towers coming down as well. This is about, you see that big eye in the corner of the card? This is saying, I have seen all. I am exposing all. This is like the eye of judgment. This is like the eye of God that is blasting every single tower down in these distorted emperors' lives to bring the truth out. Can't make it out. Two of Cups again, about the types of personal and intimate relationships that they have been cultivating that have been fraudulent, that have used and abused people, and that has led to their judgment by not just the Most High, but if there is an earthly court that is dealing with these two individuals, they are absolutely feeling the repercussions of everything that they did to you, but again, also everything that they did to the multiple energies that they were responsible for. Again, only take what resonates. And now that they're now in judgment by. Looking at the Wheel of Fortune, to the Eight of Wands, to the distorted reverse Emperor, and to the distorted Emperor. So again, collective, you could be dealing with one distorted Emperor energy, or you could be dealing with two. I'm going to say again, there are so many energies that are coming forward in this reading to give you an idea again of how many different people these distorted emperors or the distorted emperor was using in order to get some type of gain. We have the Six of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Wands. We also have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, who are also potentially, no, they're coming in also as two separate energies, younger energies, more immature energies, that these two distorted emperors or one distorted emperor is now being made to deal with. They're being forced to deal with these two individuals, right? There's tick-tock at the bottom of the deck. Time is running out in order for this person, because again, you are still coming in as a Nine of Discs to the Six of Cups, because they still intend on somehow coming in to co-create with you. They're running out of time. This is what I'm getting very strongly. They are running out of time. Tick-tock. I was asked to show that again, because everything that they did to you has been exposed. Everything that they did to you has been outed. There is a lot, again, looking at this Judgment card to the Hierophant card, there is a lot of judgment, there is a lot of karma, there is a lot of justice that is being meted out surrounding and towards these individuals today. Look at this, I just split the deck. Never-ending story. That is absolutely the cycle that this individual has found themselves trapped in, right? They also recognize, I can't make this up, all that glitters is not gold, because there is now nothing financially to be gained from where they are right now, and they've been outed for being a liar, for having multiple relationships and situationships on the go. And again, two of cups to two distorted emperors. So again, you could even be dealing with more than one karmic couple. There could have been at least two karmic couples, or there's two karmic couples that are involved with a group of people, with a community that decided to take you on. Because I'm going to show you why. We have the distorted emperor in reverse to that two of cups, followed by a distorted emperor with a two of cups. So this is what I mean, collective. There could have been at times for you when you honestly felt that the odds were stacked against you. Now you know the reason why. So for some of you, it wasn't just one karmic couple, one karmic duo. Some of you had at least two or multiple individuals alongside these karmic couples working against you. And again, the karmics are coming into this reading, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, because they're still upset and angry, right? Because now everybody knows the truth about what was going on. And the duplicitous, notice, now I understand too why the duality card kept coming out. You had the odds deliberately stacked against you. You had at least two couples come up in judgment against you, simply because of who you are within your nine of discs and the brand new beginning that you had to carve out for yourself with this Ace of Wands that they no longer have access to, which is why both, I went to say at least one, they're saying, which is why both of those karmic emperors are stuck in a Six of Cups surrounding you, unable to let you go. Because I do believe if you were targeted by at least two couples, and it's saying here for some of you, there were two karmic couples, and these younger energies, and again, maybe they're children that are wrapped up in this, but I'm honestly, Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands, I feel that oh my gosh, this is just this is either a big poly mess, right? Because it honestly, it feels like everyone was involved with everyone in some way, shape, or form. Because these two karmic relationships between the reverse emperor to the two of cups and the distorted emperor to the two of cups, Spirit saying clearly, you didn't have one karmic couple working against you, you had two. Make that make sense. And again, please only take what resonates. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be community. It could be a workplace, two workplace duos that came up against you, but they absolutely recruited other people to hurt you, is what I'm hearing. Which is why, again, that Eight of Wands energy is so prevalent, because everyone has their truth. Ace of Swords. Everyone is in their tower moment, and they're also in their tower moment surrounding what they themselves did to you. At maybe the persuasion or the, I don't know, encouragement of those two karmic groups and their cronies in the form of the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Because again, everyone today is in a Five of Cups about you. You walked away from all of this craziness, right? This is why that distorted emperor is also coming in as this distorted King of Cups. And again, I'll be honest with you, collective, I'm also feeling this King of Cups as another energy that is caught up in this saga. This is crazy. So I'm going, again, back to the wisdom of the Oracle. Is there anything else that the collective needs to know surrounding today's collective reading? Wow. We have flexible, but clarifying that is to be fair in the reverse. I'm going to leave it there. Where they are right now, they are absolutely stuck. There is no flexibility. There is no movement. They are, again, have been exposed. Both of these karmic duos, all of their karmic cronies, that karmic King of Cups, all for their duplicity. They are all under judgment by the Most High, as well as by whatever adjudication, court decision, whatever decision was reached surrounding these individuals. I'm hearing they are under severe judgment because it has absolutely prevented their wheel of fortune from turning, leaving them stuck and unable to move from the position that they're currently in. And again, that to be fair is in the reverse. No one is supporting these two karmic duos. They are not going to find fairness within their actions. And I think, again, well, yeah, they're saying this is the biggest realization and the biggest kicker of all. They're unable to talk their way out of this one, collective. They've been fully exposed. Their duplicity has been shown to everyone, which is why today they are going to remain in that place of judgment. So thank you, everyone, for continuing to support this channel. Thank you for being here for this reading. I sincerely hope it brings some peace, some clarity, and some wisdom to all of you. If this reading did not resonate with you, then thank you again for sticking through until the very end. Hopefully the next reading will be one that resonates for you. In the meantime, please feel free to also become now a member of the Meta family. You can find the details of that on my community page, and please feel free to book a private reading with me if you would like to. Have a wonderful, wonderful day today. Until I see you all again. Be well, everyone. Take care.